It's week 2 of the National Football League.
And there's no love lost between these NFC West foes.
It's the Elks and the Snowhawks.
Next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
First play is to the air. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They're throwing it. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Elks lining up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. One of the tight ends motioning left. Back to the well again. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Snowhawks getting ready to send this one flying. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. It's a gain of 12 there. And they'll have first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9. Pass play coming here. Cut out left. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here from the gun. And he's able to drive up past the 40. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's a handoff. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Setting up a throw. Completed to Davis. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives them the first. They kick the running back in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
So out now comes the punter. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Back out runs their offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Finds a man right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give him a first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, Smith to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
The give here on second. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just 3-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. Three on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense ready to get going again now. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-0. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Davis motioning left. From the 34. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Pressure comes. Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Smith. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
That quarterback clock, it is so important to play into position and playing it efficiently. You got to know, you got to have that clock in your head because that's enough time in this league to get rid of the ball. That's a lesson this QB's got to learn. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The offense headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They'll try and take an option left side. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. They give it to him again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. This time it's a passing play. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Option give here. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play now. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Elks take a 2nd quarter lead. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And the Elks take a 4-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Smith back to throw. That's caught for the first. Gets it to the 15. And that is a touchdown. The Snowhawks take a second quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Snowhawks push their lead to 3. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Anchorage. The Elks looking for a score before halftime. To throw here on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So now we get a stoppage. Looks like a timeout called by the defense. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They are throwing it again. This one's caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They'll throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Still on his feet. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've arrived at the break, and what a second half we're in store for. It's tied at 10 after 2. Now let's get you back to the contiguous U.S. and over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman there with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get started in the place dubbed America's finest city, San Diego, California, where you see the final score there. The Condors with 2 straight wins to start the season as they get the win at home there. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap to Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. This offense making its way back out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The give now out of the shotgun. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. They'll try and throw it here. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 26. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Here comes their offense out again. New set of downs for him from the 46. Airing it out to start this drive. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still third down.
Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Looking to the air here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they're staring at a 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Their offense running back out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. A tight end in motion now. First down, Smith to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Motioning the tight end now. Smith on 3rd and short. Looking slant route, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down. One of the tight ends in motion left. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. Smith setting the throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. They're out and set. First carrying it out to start this drive. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Sending a receiver left. 3rd down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Walker going in motion left. Back to the well again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 27. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
From the gun on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running back sent in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 41. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Design bootleg here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run it from the gun. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Anchorage. Snowhawks in range for a game-winning score. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They motion the tight end over. The give here on second. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Going to the ground again on first. Has them the touchdown. The Snowhawks jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Trying to set this up quick. Back to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Snowhawks are your winners as we say goodbye from Anchorage.